Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Mecha Will Plays Dark Souls 3 with his bud, with his best friend. As you can see, I've found my way to a lovely position here in which I wait for my friend while lying on the ground. Not very good, you know, when you want to keep your armor clean, but I tell you what, man, this is the kind of place where you gotta get dirty, you know? You gotta get your hands in the dirt. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're moving on, in case you guys missed the last couple of episodes, which why would you? You know, you're here to watch the episodes in order. Don't be one of those guys that skips to the end of the book. It doesn't make any sense. But basically, we're gonna be finishing up one of our NPC quest lines here. We just fought a massive dragon. We're in the the ancient dragon location. I forget the name of this place anyway, Archdragon Peak or something like that. But anyway, here we're tripling up, dog. Now before you guys go and say, what the fuck, man, you said it was a two-player co-op, this guy is AI. You know what that means? It means artificial intelligence. It's a character that the developers built into the game. He has his own little backstory and back lore, but basically, you know, he's just, you know, I'm not gonna spoil what his backstory is. No, let me be real with you. I don't know his backstory that well. But basically, we have to get him through this little gauntlet here because he's got some sort of infatuation with dragons and proving himself to be the best dragon and such. So we're gonna help Hawkwood out. We're gonna show them, you know, what kind friends we are. And friends always repay friends, you know? I mean, we're not expecting something out of it, you know? It's not like I'm doing this, you know, not out of the kindness of my own heart. But also, when I call for you, you know, you better fucking come. Because I did something for you. Bye. See you later. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. So here, I was like, let's get into some tactics, man. Be a smart cookie. Bring this guy down here. Show him that his little axe is probably compensating for something. His low intelligence is what I was gonna say. Mines, gutter, you know. Find yourself a good way to remove them, please, because we're running a family-friendly show here. It's something that I want you guys to know. You know, I only run the best here. The best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. Large titty shards, I forgot, you know, let's wash over that there. Let's bring it up, you know, let's continue onwards. Let's continue onwards. What did you say? You know, nothing. Just picking up a man serpent hatchet, you know. So moving onwards, we find our way up to the top. Find me in this place if you wanna chill. We gon' fight down falls, we gon' fight. You guys may be wondering what I'm singing or what the fuck I'm talking about. It's a great question. It's something that I don't even know. I have this internal monologue that goes on all this time. Also, these guys are just covered in like dragon hair, stone hair, man. You guys need a shave. I'll tell you what, there's a service. If you guys watch the Shadow of the Colossus Let's Play, you guys are well aware of my Colossus service. Alright, it appears that we fulfilled Hawkwood the Deserter's questline and gotten ourselves a little twinkling dragon torso stone. Hell yeah. I've never used that item in my life, but it is a Dragon Covenant related item and lets you breathe fire, lets you have cool dragon skin, stuff like that. You want to be a dragon? There you go. I was excited to get it. My friend helped me get it. Thanks, buddy. This goes out to you. I raise a drink in your honor. A little champagne, a little twinkle in my eye. That's for you. But basically, I don't know what I was saying earlier, but I got this little inner monologue that just runs all the time, and it doesn't stop, doesn't shut up, there's so many things in my brain that I'm thinking about and that I want to talk about. Obviously, I have to focus a little bit because we're playing Dark Souls 3, but I could go off on like a massive tangent on the first time that I ate banana peppers. I'll tell you what, man, you know, we'll go into a small tangent. Banana peppers were something that I shied away from 100%. I took a look at banana peppers and I was like, no. Whatever you are, whatever weird alien planet, creature, asshole you came out of, you don't look appealing to me. And then I talked to some people in my lifetime, and they were like, oh, look at that thing, that looks spicy. And I'm like, I don't like spice at this point in my life. I'm not mature enough to handle that. I wasn't a man at that point, you know. That was back when I was about, you know, 6, 7 years old. When I was 8, that's about the time I was manly enough. But basically, you know, I thought they were spicy. They looked, you know, they looked like something that I wouldn't enjoy. Bye-bye. Have fun storming the castle. Nah, he's not storming anything. He just fell off the side. There's that bell again. Makes you wonder what the bell's for. For whom the bell tolls. Does it toll for us? Maybe. Banana peppers. Turns out they're great. That's the end of my story. I told you I wouldn't go off on a long tangent, but I will say, I braved it up at one point in time. I think I got them on like a sub sandwich or something like that, and I ate one like fresh, and I was like, this is fucking delish. Oh no. Oh no. Could it be? My Lord and Savior. My saving grace. The only person alive I didn't think that I would see. Oh, America, America, Havel gives your grace to thee, and we will snug to you. Oh, we will stick a sword right through your back. Oh, Havel, you are my best friend, but I'm gonna kill you. I was not expecting to see long, legendary Havel the Dark survivor, and I parried the shit out of him, and then we got invaded, and this is gonna be the most frustrating part of the series because we're trying to fight Havel here. Now, if you guys don't know, again, you may hear me say this a couple of times through the Let's Play, but let me tell you something. You that don't know don't deserve to be here, but I will cater to you anyway because we live in a day and age in which, you know, information is a present thing, and I prefer you stick to my channel instead of going somewhere else. Basically, Havel the Rock, legendary warrior and fighter, so good to have spawned countless other soldiers that mimicked his stone armor, his stone shield, and his values for strength above all else. He's using what we call Dragon Tooth, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's the tooth of a dragon. So, badass in all accounts of the words. We met him in Dark Souls 1, locked in a tower. He basically one-shots you in that game, so it's a boss. It's a little mini-boss fight that's a little tough to get through. Also, fuck this guy, man. Who's the kind of guy, you know, invaders in this series, man? Let me tell you something. We're just trying to get through the game, man. I get it's all fair play. We're playing online. It's part of the hazard of the game. But let me tell you something. You step to me, you're going to get your ass beat. I let my buddy take care of him while I was doing a Havel. Obviously, that was my strategy here. And then I tried to parry, and I realized, not the best idea. But anyway, he was nowhere to be seen. Well, no, okay, that's not true. Some of his followers and devotees showed up in Dark Souls 2, but not really Havel himself. But here, we find Havel, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, standing next to a dead dragon corpse, as one does. Just the badass of all rights. So I was very surprised and excited to see this guy. You could see my character drop in excitement because that was me, man. I was dropping my panties in excitement. I'd take that dragon tooth any day of the week. It's you dirty, you nasty. What's going on there? So the invader starts to get a little smart here, and he's like, you know what? If I take out the host, then I'll have to deal with this other fucker. I knew that was what was coming, so I just decided to move in, maybe in more of a, I don't want to say in a coward kind of way, because I'm a brave guy, but maybe in a more smart way. Sometimes smartness requires a little bit of cowardice if you need to save the lives of the people that you love. But anyway, here I am left with fucking Havel and the other guy because Alistair died. And then take a look, man. The game starts lagging. And I tell you what, you guys are about to see one of the greatest injustices of all time, the lag. Now, Dark Souls is famous for its lag because it utilizes peer-to-peer connections instead of having hosted dedicated servers on its own side. Obviously, that requires a little bit more money, but it does stabilize the internet a little bit. But basically, whoever's the host, which is me, I believe in this point in time, has to have really stable internet, and since I'm running off Wi-Fi, a little bit of lag occurs. A little bit of lag between the connection between me and him. So if he's farther away, it's tougher for my internet to connect to his, and host and bounce and router and something. I'm not a tech guy. I don't know tech things. I don't do tech things. I'll do a tech though. That's a little inappropriate. So he brings out his big ol' By the way, in case you guys don't know, that it's the Black Knight Halberd. That's one of the more PvP-oriented, kind of one of the best weapons for PvP right now in the game. So I wasn't necessarily a big fan because it can do shit like that. But you know, and I have like a little sword here for PvE, but I'm still showing them what's what. This is the duel of the century. Who's coming up? You know, we're taking him out slowly, even with my short-range weapon. All it takes is one hit. Here we are, we're in the final stretches, and then he fucking heals. Oh, Farkle Stew, you can Farkle right off. You can Farkle off this fucking equator. And I was like, all right, man, you're gonna fucking chug. I'm so over it. I don't have any more healing potions because I was trying to take out somebody that was better than you. You're just a piece of shit, man. Fuck this guy. Fuck him and all he stands for. I don't mean that. He could probably stand for some great things. But everything that his character represents, also, notice the lag coming in. Just the perfect time for it when I don't have any, you know, any health, nothing going on. I could have still beat him. You know, the guy wasn't that good. But that's all. That's all you see. And then what's he got? Just a little fucking, a little prostration gesture. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. I think that he could go fuck himself. That's my, you know, it's my honest opinion. You know, I don't go to church often, but if I do, I will forgive that sin later in a particular time of saying that, you know, his mom is a whore. Oh, I didn't say that earlier. Ooh. Well, now everybody knows. Cat's out of the bag. I was a little bit ornery at this point. I was feeling like I wasn't being respected. You know, it's my game. You come in here into my home and disrespect, you know, my house. Find our way back to Archdragon Peak, though. At this point in time, time to pop some more mollies. I believe I do summon my friend, and we go take down Havel in the way that God intended. Let me tell you what, man. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. And, you know, you kill Havel with your best friend. You don't kill Havel with an invader. You guys can clearly see the corollary between those two statements. They totally match up. They totally go together. If you don't think so, fuck you. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? So they weren't expecting that. They weren't expecting those goodies. My friend at this point in time is asking me, he's like, yo, what's up, man? I'm like, what's up? He's like, did you kill that guy? And I'm like, nah, I didn't. And, you know, that's another point of shame on the shame belt. I'm not okay with that. Another notch. Hey, praise the sun. So anyway, he's not moving, and I decided to come up here, and I'm like, Jerry, nothing will remain once this bell has tolled. I kind of wanted to pull it because I'm a curious guy, and I want to, you know, bring a cat out of the bag. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. And absolute hell ensues. Oh, you just pulled a lever. Nothing's going to happen. You just pulled a lever that happened to have, you know, a damning, you know, the apocalypse is nigh message behind it. And you were like, you know, whatever. It can't be that big a deal, right? Can't be that big a deal. I've only been hearing bells my entire playthrough of this area. Couldn't be a big deal, right? Wrong. Very cool idea, though, going on right now. So it starts to pan out over the mountains. I'm like, what's going on? I don't understand. But shit gets wild. Oh my god, camera shake. I can't handle the camera shake, man. And as I look up with my badass helmet and armor set, the world has changed. The world has changed. Shrouded in fog and hail. A massive storm on the horizon. When that happened, I was like, I fucked something up. I apologize for my part in this. This was not something that I wanted to do. And then I look around and I'm like, this is badass. Whoever was the developer that was like, you know, have them push a button and change the environment like drastically by moving it to like a stormy weather something situation going on. I applaud you. You know, you deserve everything that you've done for your country. If I could give you a medal, I would. If I could contact President Obama, I would. Even Michelle, you know, Michelle will do. I don't think she can give out like as many of the like, you know, you've done a service to your country awards, but you've done a service to your country. I don't think I got any souls for that little bug. I call foul, man. He went off the edge. There's no way for him to go. So anyway, now without any pesky invaders, let's try for round 2. Fight! Mortal Kombat! Yeah, this one becomes you know, almost a sickening display of a you know, a person who clearly doesn't value mortal life. Is it mortal life, or we're kind of immortal as undead? But it begs the question, is, you know, why is he here? Is he an undead? Is he an unkindled? What's going on? What are the differences between the two? Does it matter? Maybe I can't explain it, and I don't want to tell you guys that because I'm not good at lying, so now it comes through my mouth right now. That dead dragon corpse, man, he looked serious, though. Havel knows his shit, you know? He's a strong dude. I appreciate strong dudes. He's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of the soul world. He's happy. I got his shield and stuff, so I'm happy. I got a slab, too. Remember I told you it was all about slapping? That's not true, man. It's all about slabbing. And we're about to get to, I think, the end of the area. So as you can see, you know, we found our way for most parts of the area. We found out most of the secrets, but what's coming next? Number 10, number 7 will shock and amaze you. BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed. But if we move to that point in time, because I want to make it a separate video. Yes, I know. Fuck you. I put a bunch of exciting stuff in this video. You guys can suck a dick. I want to get a very specific collection in the next video, of which you will be seeing very shortly. But if it ever moves to that, I may have to like cut the video without my normal stuff. I just want to let you guys know, just in case something, you know, the screen turns Black Sopranos style, and it's like, what was going on there? Also, there's like 5 of these guys having some sort of like party. I know we stepped in. I didn't mean to, man. Kind of a mistake on my part. As we move closer. These guys, they don't, you know, they're living their lives. I like how, like, you know, for the most part, we're just, like, kind of moving into people's homes and houses. And, like, okay, alright, I'm about to get destroyed there a little bit. Not a fan of that. Kind of would have gotten, you know, again, a little bit more creamage of the ass there if I didn't have a buddy there to help. So I do. Darkmoon Knight, I appreciate you. Thank you for what you do. One thing's just saying, who you say it to. Baby, you talk too much and you are asking for it. Alright, making our way downtown, guys. Boys, it's going to be close to the end here. I'm very excited to show you guys what's next. I'm very excited to show you. You guys are about to see something that hasn't been seen for a millennia. That's not true. I'm sure it's been seen multiple times by most people in this particular video. But it is a very exciting part of the video. What am I... I'm trying to end the video. You guys keep running off to different locations. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. Get out. Get down, get down. Get down, get down. Well, we found our way to the bonfire, so I'm going to assume this is the point in time where we should probably end the episode. Although let's peer into the flame a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Get some divine divination. Are we gonna go spend some souls? Maybe a little soul spending, possibly. Maybe not. That might be the end of the fun. let me tell you what, guys. I thank you so much for dropping by. If you guys support me, or if you guys like the video, let's start with that. Throwing a like helps the series out, helps my channel out. We do appreciate it. Obviously, the subscriptions will let you know when the next videos are coming in. So if you guys are interested in seeing any videos at all, hurts you none, helps me a little bit. So I obviously appreciate that as well. But we're about to do some nasty ass shit going on. So stay tuned, because the next episode is going to be a good one. Anyway, I thank you guys so much for dropping by, and I hope to see you guys next show.